Hello everybody and welcome back to another GTA 5 LSPDFR tutorial. Today we're going to teach you how to install the Prowler radar, the most realistic speed radar that you can use for LSPDFR, made by Opus 49 and Ben. Big shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for this. And what we're going to do is show you guys how to install it and how to use it inside your game. So thank you all for coming by. If you are new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. We have tons of tutorials on this channel to show you how to install anything your heart desires for LSPDFR. And also smash that like button, show some love to the channel, and I am going to go ahead and show you how to install this radar. So the very first thing that you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and scroll down here and show some love to the creator right here. Give him a heart. I mean, I absolutely love this radar. I love his work. He does an amazing job. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the very first thing that you guys are going to want to do is go to Steam. Go to Grand Theft Auto 5, right click on it, go to manage and browse local files. If you know where your GTA 5 main directory is, you don't have to go through Steam. Say you got it through Epic. Either way, find out where your GTA 5 main directory is and make sure you have that pulled up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and download the radar. Now I use WinRAR to open up my zip files. So I recommend you have something to open up your zip files, because when I download this file, it's going to be a zipped file and you need something to go ahead and open that up. WinRAR is spelled W-I-N-R-A-R. I will have a link down in the description for you guys if you guys want that. But what we're going to do is go ahead and download this file. We're going to go right here and click agree and download. So we're going to go to the very top one, Prowler radar, right there. Click download on that. I'm going to go ahead and let that download. It's going to come up here to the top, and I am going to go ahead and open it up. So right here we got Prowler radar. I'm going to go and open that file up. And we're going to go inside this folder right here, okay? So inside this folder, then we got the Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. So we're going to go inside there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take two files. We're not going to take the Rage Native UI because it's out of date. But we are going to take this file and the plugins file, okay? We're going to go to our GTA 5 main directory, okay? So make sure you're not clicked on any folders. I'll go ahead and enlarge this for you. Make sure you're not clicked on any folders. If you are, click over here to the side, just like so. And what you want to do is you want to take these two files right here. Do not take the Rage Native UI because it's out of date. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take these two files, drag and drop into our GTA 5 main directory, just like so. It's going to ask me to replace the files in destination due to the fact that I already have it inside my game. I'm going to go ahead and replace it, just like so. And we're going to replace it just like that. So now what we are going to do is we're going to go inside our plugins folder, okay? So we're going to go inside our plugins folder. We're going to go to LSPDFR. We're going to go right down here until we see Prowler radar. So I'm going to keep scrolling down, and we got Prowler radar right here. So we have a gear icon next to it. Okay, there's a piece of paper with a gear icon next to it. We're going to right click on it, go to edit. So inside here, it's going to show you the controls for your radar, for your speed radar. If you need to change it up, you can change it up, okay? But I'm going to keep it default, but basically all you got to do is go in here and say you want it to be another key on your keyboard. You'll change it to that key, and then you go File and click Save, okay? But I'm going to keep it the way it is. Power settings, so to power it up, it's numpad 9. Antenna key, numpad 0. Move stationary, same op key, numpad 1. Fast lock key, numpad 5. Strong lock key, numpad 4. Auto lock key number 2. Okay, we got display in here, we got radar, blip lock true, all that stuff. We're going to get inside the game and show you how to change some of the stuff inside the menus also. So just showing you guys that right there. So what we are going to do is go ahead and hop inside the game, and we are going to go ahead and show you guys what the Prowler radar does and show you how to actually use it. So I'm going to jump over to GTA 5 real fast, so let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so now that we're inside GTA 5, what we're going to do, just make sure that you guys are on patrol as a law enforcement officer, okay? So whether you go to the station, the police station, and load up your, go on duty through there, or you hit F4, type in reload all plugins, and then force duty, as long as all your plugins are loaded up, this Prowler radar will work for you, okay? So the very first thing that you guys are going to want to do is hold the number 9 down on your numpad to the right side. Also, make sure num lock is off. I know a lot of people have this problem where num lock is on and you're not able to use your numpad. So make sure that's off if it's not working for you on your numpad, but hold the number 9 down, just like so. And now, what you guys are going to want to do, you're going to see down at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see the Prowler radar right there, okay? And then up at the top, you're going to see where it says Prowler radar controller in settings. So what we're going to do is go down to settings, just like this. We're going to hit enter on that, and we're going to go to display. And we're going to hit enter. So I am going to go scale right here. So you have position where you can move it left and right. You have position Y where you can make it up and down. And then you also have scale. But there's also a cool feature to this. Big shout out to the creator. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to scale it down. I don't need it that big. What I'm going to do is scale it down just a tad big. And then I'm going to go to edit mode. So I'm going to click edit mode. And I'm going to go right here and click on the radar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it over here above my mini map. Okay. So I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to save it right there. So I'm going to right click. And then we're going to hit the number 9 again. So unless you want the menu up where you're able to go into the settings, you can hold 9 down. If you don't and you just want the radar, you're just going to hit 9. So watch, I'm going to hit it one time. I'm not going to hold it, and it's just going to bring my radar up. But if I hold the number 9 down, it's going to pull the menu up to the top. So if you go to settings and you go to radar, so right here you have blip lock. So what blip lock is if you look at your mini map and say someone's speeding and you lock them in, it's going to put a blip on your mini map. Okay, so it's going to blip the vehicle that was actually speeding so you could chase it down and pull it over. Now if you want to be realistic about it, obviously IRL cops don't have blips. Okay, they pay attention to who's speeding and what hits on the radar, and they go after the vehicle. So you can either keep that on or keep it off. Basically it's just like a blip to chase down the suspect. And also you have auto lock limit right here. So the auto lock limit basically is anytime that someone's going above the speed limit that you want it to lock on, it's going to lock onto them. So say since the speed limit right here is 60 miles per hour on the highway that I'm on, and I wanted it to start locking people at 70 miles per hour, which is over 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, I'm going to put that on it. Anytime someone's going over 70, it's going to instantly blip them and give me a sound. So the sound is going to sound like this, okay? Just like that. So anytime someone flies past me doing over 70 or above, it's going to give me this beep right here, and it's going to let me know that that person was just speeding. You guys are about to see that here in a second. You have basically it plays a voice to alert indicating the type of lock, and then you got this right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit backspace and we're going to hit save. So make sure you guys hit save so you don't have to deal with this every time that you come into the game. So we're going to click save, and it's going to save your settings. Okay, the configuration has been saved. So now what we're going to do is walk you guys through the radar. Okay, so we have the radar right there to the left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my lights off. I'm going to pull up over here. And what we're going to do is go ahead and start running some radar. So I'm going to walk you through this. So if you hit the number 1 on your numpad, hit the number 1, it's going to be right there. So it's going to be S underscore. What that stands for is stationary bidirectional. So it's going to clock people that are coming up behind you and also people coming towards you in the other lanes. Okay, so basically it's going to clock people coming up to me, like this car behind me, the black one right there, coming up to me. Then also if I was on a road that didn't have the barrier, it would also clock people coming from the other lane from oncoming lanes towards you. Okay, so also if you hit 1 again, you got stationary away, which I absolutely love. I love catching people that are speeding away from me. And what I'm going to do to get your radar to start working, so I have stationary away. If you hit 0, you're going to start seeing right there, you have target speed, whatever vehicle it's targeting, and then you have right here in the middle where it actually locks onto them. Okay, so if I hit number 2, so if you hit the number 2, you see it just locked onto someone. So I'm gonna hit 5 and delete that. So look at my screen right there. So you see right there in the middle one, it has auto underneath it. So it's red letters, it says auto. So if you hit 2, it will turn that off and it won't auto lock on any vehicle that's passing you. But if you hit 2 again, it will turn auto on, and watch, any car that passes me that's going over the speed limit, it's going to lock onto them. And then if you look at my mini map, for whatever vehicle flies past here speeding and stuff, it's going to put a blip on my map. See, now it has a blip that's going after the vehicle that was just speeding. Clocked him at 76 in a 60 mile per hour zone. That's 16 over the speed limit, and the blip is going to stay there. And again, if you don't want it no more and you just want to get rid of it and try to find another speeder, hit the number 5. And what it's going to do is it's just going to wait for another speeder.
Front, away.
And there we go. We got another speeder right there. Now, like I said, if you want to get rid of that, hit the number 5. You can hit the number
Front,
1.
away. Front, away. Front, away.
And there's all kinds of speeders. Okay, so I'm going to turn auto off, and it's just going to keep clocking people. So look, I'm not even facing the traffic. All right, I'm not even facing them. What I'm doing is basically clocking people that are coming up behind me. Okay, so watch. I'm going to hit the number 2, and I'm going to clock people coming past speeding.
Front, away.
So it's getting people that are actually on the other side of the freeway too. So I'm going to get rid of that, and let's see if we catch us another speeder. So it's basically running
Front,
radar both
away.
ways. There we go. We clocked someone else right there. So there you guys go. You guys now have the Prowler radar inside your game. You guys are good to go. You guys enjoy this. Have fun with it. If you guys want to turn it off, just hit the number 9 again. It'll go off. If you turn it on, again, all you have to do is hit the number 0 and number 1 and number 1. Do stationary away, and you'll start clocking your speeders. But you guys have fun. Enjoy this. And again, if you hold number 9 down, go to settings and then go to radar. Say you want to clock people that are doing over 75, which will be 15 over the speed limit. You could put that right there. And you just heard the voice right there where it says front away, or it'll tell you behind. So it's really awesome. I absolutely love it. So you got front away. So if you don't want that voice no more, you don't want to hear it, just turn it to false. And so say you want 75. Anybody going over 75 and above, there you go. Auto lock limit right there. I'm going to backspace, hit save, and just like that, we are good to go. Thank you all for coming by and watching. You guys stay blessed, stay safe out there. Don't forget to smash that like button. We'll see you all in the next one. Really do appreciate all the support. Peace.